if you ever go to the Vatican, there are these Swiss guards, and they look like court jesters. They're so colorful, and they're 150 Swiss guards are still there. They're still there. The Swiss guards. They've got a very bizarre Renaissance uniform that they haven't changed since 1506. 1506 is when they first went, and they still look like they're from the 1500s. It's an insane atavistic thing when you go there. I mean, I guess everything seems old fashioned when you go to the Vatican, but the Swiss guards are definitely weird looking because you're like, I don't get it. Why are the Swiss here? But they sent 150 people to guard the Vatican, to guard the Pope, and they never left. They always have 150 Swiss guards there, and they never change. They haven't changed their clothes since. Keep on making the same thing. People get in these traditions, they can't handle it. Ivan the Great, born today. Francis Bacon, people think that he's Shakespeare. He wasn't. Lord Byron, people think he's Don Juan, but he called him Don Juan. Isn't it weird that the guy who wrote Don Juan pronounced it Don Juan because he didn't like the way, English people, they don't pronounce Juan. They don't do that. English. Don Juan. He, of course, became a freedom fighter and died young in 1824, but he was the romantic poet. He died at the age of 36. Yeah. He famously called mad, bad, and dangerous to know. He also was in the room when Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. He's one of the most influential poets of all time. One of my favorite things that he ever wrote was about Venice, Italy, where he said that, the decay, how sad that in just one generation there will be no more Venice, Italy, and how romantic the decay of the city was. And here we are in 2024. Venice is still there somehow. Fort Myers Beach gets hit by waves. For some reason, it's still there too. I think it's amazing that Venice Beach is still there. Venice Beach, not Venice Beach in LA, but Venice, Italy is still there. Like, how wild. And it's still, when you go, it seems like it's just decaying and falling into the ocean. And yet, there it is. There it is, falling into the sea, perpetually decaying into the sea. There's balloons holding up the city underneath the water. There's balloons holding up the entire city. And yet, there it is. It stays. Human perseverance. We are a resilient and reluctant bunch, aren't we? We are reticent. We do not like to be told what to do. We will not go lightly into the dark.